What's up, swoldiernation? This is Jerry on the Facebook page. I might show up as GMD Geek. I track down hackers for a living. One of the reasons why I'm a little bit plump is because I have a pretty sedentary, or did have a pretty sedentary lifestyle. Um, Currently, I'm 5'8", 300 or 234 pounds, about 28 to 29% body fat. A little heavier than most in here, but I carry most of it around my midsection right here. This lovely stuff that I don't like. But that's one of the reasons to do this. Beginning of the year, I did a Scott Herman challenge. Did really well in that, and got down to about 19 or 18%, maybe somewhere around there. But then our house got hit in the hailstorm in April, and we ended up moving out for about 4 months. And it's just like Michael said in one of the live broadcasts where him and Scott and Jacob were talking about willpower. We lived with my brother for about 4 months, and the first 2 weeks was great. But their kids don't eat healthy. They don't do anything. We were just living out of a room, me, my wife, and my 2 kids. So it was really, really hard to go in and get to the gym. They ate so much bread and pastas. Their kids' answers to most meals were peanut butter and jelly or grilled cheese sandwiches. So it was really, really hard to overcome that. They're probably going to see this video, which I hope they don't. But I'm posting on my Facebook, so you know, if the truth hurts, the truth hurts. It's not on them, it's on me, though, because I gave in. My body does not like carbs. Well, it loves them, but it does not like them. So I'm doing the war on carbs in the Steve Cook's big program, and I'm in loving it. I did a couple of short videos every morning before I get to the gym, and every morning after I leave the gym. I try to do a video, a little short one. I'll try to throw those up here later. I just wanted to get a blog up for YouTube. I didn't even know that Steve was going to do a vlog contest. That's the honest truth. Hopefully everyone can hear me okay. Microphone's up here just because of how we have everything set up right now. Anyways, a little backstory on me. I'm 40, going to be 41. I want to prove to certain people that it doesn't matter what age you are, you can always get fit again. In high school, I won the Arnold Schwarzenegger Fitness Award twice for weightlifting. So I graduated with a nice six-pack and benching around 375 on a regular basis. So I was pretty happy about that. And then life happens, and then kids happen, and I was taught growing up meats, potatoes, vegetables were carrots, corn, and potatoes. That was about it. Luckily, I married my wife Cecilia. She's from the Philippines, so I've had a new exposure to lots of vegetables, which are great. I love bok choy and chayote, and a few others that she puts in there. There's a couple dishes she makes. Did go on with pig's blood? Not so crazy about it. The other thing is she eats rice all the time. I ate rice with her when we first got married. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I put 30 pounds on in about 6 months, and then I decided I had to cut rice out. It's just that's how much my body does not like rice or carbs. So everything in moderation. Then in 2009, no, 2000. I think this. Yeah, 2009. My mom passed away from a stroke that resulted from congestive heart failure brought on by type 2 diabetes. She was 5 foot and 340 pounds, roughly. She suffered from depression and thyroid problems, and we tried our best to do something. I would have thought that would have been my wake-up call then. I wasn't too bad. I was around 240, a little bit heavier than I am now, but not bad. But I had to get through the trauma. I found her on the floor, and had I found her like 3 or 4 hours sooner, I was home that day. It was after a divorce, and I was staying with them, and had I just gotten up and maybe found her, she might still be here. So it took me a long time to get past all that. So I didn't process that loss as, oh shit, I need to do something about my weight and my health. Fast forward a couple of years, my dad was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer, and that was decided, it was tested. I always thought it was hereditary. There's different forms. His was brought on by bad health heavyweight and a choice of bad foods over the course of his life. He was 6'4" when he was first diagnosed and weighed in 350. When he passed away, he weighed in around 190 pounds, I think. That was really rough to watch. The problem was, and the wake-up call on that one came, is the fact that he passed away 3 days before my son Calvin was born. So that was a real huge wake-up call for me, and I've spent, Calvin was born in January of 2013. At that point, I was my heaviest. I weighed a little over 320 pounds, and that's my son. Now, give me a few minutes, bud. I'll be right there. And what's wrong? I need to be cool. Okay, I'll be there in a minute. Hold on, I'm making a video, and then I'll be right there. So he inspired me to get in shape, but at that point I was like, I got to go to the gym, I got to do all this other stuff, and reality is I already had a gym membership, I didn't do anything. So I sat down and talked to my wife, who is like $100 soaking wet. She's Filipina and Chinese, so she's just small. And we made a decision that, yeah, I do need to do something about my health, so I could be around for my kids. I was really mad at my parents for robbing them of their time with their grandparents because they didn't live a healthier life when I was just as guilty. And so I spent the next year, I didn't run right in and jump into the gym and dieting, because diets are fad and you have to get something that works for you for the rest of your life, is what we found. So went and had a bunch of tests done, and found out that I had some markers for diabetes, but wasn't diabetic yet. Happy to say that's all gone now. I did weigh in 326 pounds at the doctor. As a result of that, they also did some tests. I had really bad acid reflux, scarred tissue here, and they're worried about it getting worse. This is my son, Calvin. You want to say hi? No. No? Are you playing Legos Avenger? Yes. Okay, can you give me 1 minute? I'll be right there. Video vlog bombed by my 3-year-old. Please tell me you have your underwear on. Yes, thank goodness. He's got his Transformers on. He likes to video bomb with the junk hanging out, so luckily I don't have to edit that out. And then I had some ulcers in my stomach, so I ended up having to have surgery. Fixed a hiatal hernia in the top. Yes, this here is vomit from my 1-year-old who's not feeling well. That's why I'm home from work today. And so they took that out. Well, they fixed the hernia. Then they removed about 1/3 of my stomach where the ulcer had crept in and caused some really bad scarring. And then part of my intestine. That took a while to get over, but before that I prepped. I lost about 60 pounds before the surgery and lost another 40 after. And then I've been really doing my best to follow like a paleo lifestyle. That's just what agrees with me. That's not for everybody, but that's what I do. That's my Malamute, 10-month-old Alaskan Malamute named Buddy. It's actually Calvin's dog. He named him Buddy, my buddy. You guys are getting more in this vlog than you really need, but you know, I am not good at it. This is the first time I've done any of that. I'm gonna have to get a stand for the mic and the video camera and everything, but anyways, so we did that and I recovered, and then I started going to the gym, doing what I used to go through, and I started looking for workout programs and what I could do, and I found Scott Herman and Steve Cook, a guy named Lex Griffin, and Omar Usuf, and a few others, and I started following them, and these guys were really pretty cool. At that time, I don't think Scott had a workout program. I found his college one, but my body wasn't ready for that. I needed to get back into shape, so I did Scott Herman's 12-week challenge, which was great success. I do like his site. I do like him as a trainer. Some people diss on him a lot, but for someone that's getting back into the gym, someone that's looking at basic techniques, some more intermediate and some advanced stuff, he's really, really good. I do like that he's naturally doesn't really promote anything else other than your basic stuff, and so I enjoyed that. And then after I got done and then we went through everything with my brother and the house getting remodeled. I'll try to post some picture links in the video that shows what it was, so you get an idea. I was just trying to find another program that helps me keep motivated on track, and all of a sudden Steve announced, he was talking about the next phase opening for phase 1 of the big program, and I was like, okay, maybe I'll do it in January. My body's a little more ready for it because I haven't been back in the gym for about 6 or 7 weeks. And then all of a sudden I said, you know what, screw it, let's do it. And that's where I'm at now, and I'm going to be kicking butt at it. I'm dedicated 100%. I hope to be bringing more video content. I'm not a blogger by any means. It's the first really time. I've done a few short videos for certain things, but I'm not very good at it. So I might repeat myself a lot and have, yeah. So anyways, I'm going to do this part. This is the embarrassing part, but it's part of the realization process of what a person's going through. You just get an idea. I do have pictures I took of the before. Yeah, but this is my weak area right here. I also have my gallbladder removed. So as a result of weight loss, this is my Achilles heel. These won't come off. My arms are always pretty big by themselves, and I got to do some calves. But I really want to lose this. And in order to lose that, I need to get everything else firmed up. So I'm going to do this back, which I'm not proud of because this looks like crap right here. So anyways, I'm going to go through all that, and I hope to not only transform along with you guys too, but follow the rest of you in your journey. And just here's to a better life, better health, more flexibility, and mobility. So pleasure meeting y'all. Hope I didn't bore everybody too much. And have fun in the gyms. I'm sore as crap. We did day 3, phase 1, day 3 of the core. It's still really sore. My legs are sore right here from day 1. It is really sore through here, so I've been foam rolling that and everything. But I'm looking forward to the next workout. No idea how I'm going to handle carbs tonight. I already feel like I'm eating too much because it's just a lot to eat. Anyways, peace out, swoldiernation. Thanks again to Steve, Jake, and Michael for putting this together. And until next time, peace out.